reflection to show. Sleeping during the day beneath a dumpster, his body covered in trash, a teenage killer left on his own. Pitch black with terror, bloodthirsty to the bone, see the black wings of a cat flying off a rooftop, landing on a cat. It's your first night as the undead, so you do what you must do. See a creature in an alleyway sucking Felix Blue. Now the years have come and gone, still the young man stays the same. Immortal in his plight, a kill-crazy nightmare come to life. A dark dealer in death strung out with a real bad habit for blood. A mass destroyer of God's children laughing at the Lord above. A creature of midnight hiding from the sunlight with a look as pale as a corpse rise from his coffin each and every night. Looking like a fallen rock star dressed in chains of silver wearing a cape of leather black. Dark eyes of a demon, long hair down his back. Riding off into the kingdom of the night. Bringing home another missing person, their body on the back of his black motorbike. His castle sits high above, deep in the ruins of the old Hollywood Hills, blood orgies in every room. His children come from the depths of hell, many of them insane, howling at the moon. As disciples of ghost-like runaways chain themselves to his gate, offering themselves, slitting open their wrists, bleeding into silver goblets, offering their necks, the shadow of death upon their face. Dying to be taken to your dungeon, taken all the way, fallen ladies of the evening, sleeping in the shallow grave, with bodies buried deep in hunger, rested eternal with no stone. Just another blood maiden for the master, bloodthirsty to the bone. Screaming, all hail the mad Messiah, and death there is life. All hail the mad Messiah, let their black bat take flight. Yeah. Now this one's called the Moonslayer. Blessed Father, please come closer, do not dread, for here in this padded room there are things that must be said. For I'm not just another madman, lost and lonely, left for dead. For I'm a demon from the dark side, a nightmare painted red, driven crazy by the moonlight and all the innocent bodies that I've bled. See me not as just another lunatic, dear Father, locked insane in this padded room. Come gaze into my eyes, dear Father, and see the wolfman born howling, howling at the moon. Please try to have some compassion, Holy Father, for a vicious creature of the night, one who begs you for a silver bullet to end his evil life. The life of an unclean animal of the dark forest, always hungry for a man-made feast. Come destroy this demon, old man, be blessed as the chosen one who beheaded a bloody beast. Please help me to end this nightmare, come kill me in my sleep. Remember who you serve, old man, you have promises to keep. Come deliver me from evil, remove the mark of the beast from my face. Drag my dead body to your Father's house, a vengeful sinner in a holy place. Try to have some faith, blessed Father, say a silent prayer when I die. And perhaps in time my spirit will rise, and I walk the earth once more, wearing a mask of my chosen disguise. So destroy me now, good Father, kill me now, I cry, for my hour is growing late, the full moon is in the sky. This is one of the first ones I ever wrote. This one's called Blue. My father shot my dog today. He killed my dog, old Blue, while I was gone and so far away. When I found out, I asked my father where my dog was. He tried to play like old Blue, it up and ran away. But I knew better, and fuck you was all I'd say. Hearing me staying up and crying all night, my father drove me down next morning to the dog pound, telling me another dog like my old Blue was sure to be found. But all we saw were a lot of sick animals, a lot of old dog shit laying on the ground. That's when I started to scream. My father finally broke down, telling me why Blue wasn't around. Lying to me, telling me Blue's spirit had sailed away to doggy heaven. But what he didn't say was we had left old Blue's dead body crawling with worms and covered in trash, laying in a cardboard box behind a 7-Eleven. Now I'm alone laying in my room late at night, seeing the spirit of my dog Blue rise from the dead, covered in the shadow of a pale moonlight. Rising up before me as I stand listening to the wind, feeling his paw on my shoulder and a cold wet lick on my chin. He tells me about chasing night bears and howling crazy at the moon, as he stands dying once again next to me covered in blood, as I stand next to him naked in my room. He whispers that my father's fast asleep. He tells me how he made Blue cry, smiling as he nibbles at my ear, whispering to me that my daddy has to die. Now my dog Blue is taking me by the hand in his paw, leading me softly down the darkened hall, opening my father's door, becoming just a boy and his dog forevermore. Smiling at me, his man's best friend hands me a butcher knife, holding my father on the floor. All right. This one's called First Blood. Sharing a moment with the dead as they stood together in the shadows amidst the darkness of a city buried deep in sin. A cold, dark stranger and a small boy, both of them as pale as a corpse laying dead on a slab of white granite, became one with the night as they stood together in the shadows watching a young street whore standing alone by herself, unaware of them, standing by herself beneath the bright blood-red moon. Smiling to himself as a fever of passion thirst overtook the small boy, sending him flying down upon the young board, dragging her kicking and screaming into a nearby alleyway. The cold, stark stranger whispered to the night, saying this to the boy: on this the eve of the red moon, take this offering of flesh with the dark blessings of those of your kind who only come out at night. Drink until you're full the fresh blood of those still mortal, taking pleasures in ways that they themselves can never imagine. Do to them as they would to you, knowing that their kind would hunt you down like a dog. Hunt them as they would you, and as you take their life, always remember, revenge is sweet, especially when it tastes like blood. Thank you. And this last piece is entitled Crazy About October. Dead leaves blowing down a dead-end street, boogeyman with a knife, flame-colored jack-o'-lantern burning bright on a full moon night, mad laughter on a broomstick, a witch named Hazel taking flight. See a green-eyed goblin hiding up in a tree, a cold, dark stranger in a death mask wearing an executioner's hood, a bone-white skeleton dancing a top hat, a kill-crazy puppet made from wood. Living dead zombies going door to door asking for a treat. You try to give them some candy, but it's you they want to eat. Black cat in a cloudburst, dead kittens raining from the sky. There's a vampire in a coffin, from beyond the grave you rise. Red devil with a pitchfork, see the hellfire in his eyes. Halloween, oh Halloween, you make this madman dream. Halloween, sweet Halloween, nothing's as it seems. Happy Halloween.